So thanks very much for taking the time to talk to us. My first question is, how did you come up with the story?
Well, I wanted to write another coming-of-age story, my last one, I swear, and to make it kind of a classical one with a very Romanesque journey, like a big journey, and the classic storytelling of a young girl trying to find herself, having to put up with the time she lives in, her family, wanting to choose the one she loves, you know, those classical themes, but with a very contemporary setting and a very contemporary character, like this new romantic heroine for the 21st century. So that was the project, and also I wanted to make a movie about friendship and how friendship actually empowers you, and to show like all these layers of friendship, how sentimental it is and how important it is to young girls.
So how did you become interested in acting and this film in particular?
I always wanted to be an actress when I was little. My dream wanted to play on Harry Potter, and I really like the fact that you can be every character, like who is different like you. You can, like, if you want to be, I don't know, maybe on the film will be a witch, or maybe you will be a superhero. That's something that really interests me, to change a different character and different personality. So that's why I wanted to be an actress. But in this movie, I was involved by the world casting that Céline Sciamma do. So for me, I was in an amusement park in Paris, who is called La Foire du Trône, who takes place every April and May in Paris. And it's where I met the director of the casting, who just spot me and talk me about the film and talk me about Céline Sciamma. So then I passed the audition and they choose me for the film.
Do you think there's like a new turn in French cinema now that's kind of moving away from kind of the classical, like, big boss of French cinema?
Well, yeah, there's definitely something cool happening in the young French cinema these years, you know, in a time of crisis, we have to find new solution. And I think that the generation that is making movies right now, like the first, second movies, and they all began doing cinema when we were told, okay, there's no more money. So we have to find new solutions. You can't do that bourgeois cinema. It's kind of, it's an act of resistance. So you have to be inventive. You have to put up with, and a crisis, you know, sometimes is an opportunity to be free and to do different. So there are cool films that have been done by young fellows in France right now.
And is it weird to see yourself like on posters everywhere and like on the big screen? Are you used to it or not quite?
No, it's funny, but yeah, it's fun. Like when the film comes out in Paris, I was still taking the subway, the metro. So it was funny to see my face on all over the metro and all over Paris. Yes, it's funny, and I like it.
Like the first thing that they picked on your film that I read about is saying there's women in lead roles.
Yeah.
Do you think it's quite surprising?
And black women.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, it's surreal because it shouldn't be, but statistically, it's not surreal that people actually find it pretty rare, because it kind of is, you know. But it shouldn't be.
And what's the next step? What your future projects?
I don't have a future movie to come, but I will love to continue in that way. So for now, I'm just going at school. I'm continuing my study, and I have a faith on the cinema world, and I hope to continue in that way.
And in terms of the music, how did you come to work with Parawan? And I know that he works with you for your other films as well.
Yeah, but we met at film school. He was was a director there, and I was a screenwriter, and we did a lot of short films together. And then he did the score for my first film, and well, Tomboy was score free, but it's a decision we took together, so we worked together on that film. And this time we really wanted to, I wanted to have this theme, a theme that would grow as the character grows. So there was a strong brief. And also this time we didn't make it all synthetic. They are real instruments. So it's a step in our collaboration. And the next step is that I'm actually writing his first feature film, which is going to be really musical also. Okay. So my next film is his.
Do you have any advice for kind of female actresses that want to kind of get into cinema, or in French cinema in particular?
I will say believe in your dream, because I just believe in my dream and I've been involved to this film. And maybe work hard and just pass the audition and see what happens. Never give up. Never give up. Always continue, and it will happen one day.
No, I'm looking into doing something here. You know, I'm curious about what could happen in England or in the United States, but I'm more curious about England because I think we have a more common way of making films. You know? So who knows? I might do something here one day.
Thanks very much.